Hey, everybody. This is Bronco Juggalo, and I know that there's nobody in the chat yet. Or is there? Ooh, I guess there is. Of course, nothing like some old school forgetting to turn off your shit. So, yep. That was my fault. My fault entirely. So, I hope everybody out there in YouTube land is doing all right tonight. I am here to stream a live commentary watch along of Friday the 13th, Part 4, the final chapter. In the words of Jennifer Tochi, yes. Yeah, guys, we're doing Friday the 13th, Part 4. I thought I'd show this one tonight. This is the Steel Book. It came out, I think, last year. I'm actually watching the Scream Factory in blue, but I just thought I'd show the Steel Book off a little bit. It's pretty cool. They were coming out with one every year. I don't know if they did a Part 5 one, though. If they did, I missed it. I'm going to have to go back and get it now. So, if you're interested in joining me, you can set yourself up. I'm paused at the Paramount Mountain at exactly like 1 second. So should be fun tonight. It's been a while since I've done one of these. And honestly, I just felt like streaming. I started off planning to do this morning. Well, I mean, I planned to do it tonight, but I started thinking about it this morning and thinking, actually, that's not true either. That's not total. Well, it's true, but it's not accurate. I've been thinking about doing this for a while, and I've been watching the Friday the 13th movies. I've been kind of like marathoning them almost. And I marathoned the first three. Watched one yesterday morning, and then I watched 2 and 3 last night. And I was like, you know what? I think I'm going to save 4 and do a live commentary on it. So, why the fuck not? And yes, I know the irony. I'm wearing a Halloween shirt, and it's almost Halloween, and I'm not doing a Halloween film. Maybe I'll do one later on this month. I just decided this was the franchise I wanted to watch at the moment. So, that's how it goes. But anyways, I was thinking about doing it this morning, and I was like, okay, I'm going to set it up for tonight, and I did. I was all excited, and I was all happy about it, and then I went to the doctors, and a new doctor I had to go see today, and found out some shit. And worst case scenario, I may be looking at a couple surgeries, some not great surgeries. So let's hope that doesn't happen. So I needed something to take my mind off it. So now this is to help me take my mind off it. It's to help me have some fun. It's to help me just throw shit out into the void. Even though I know there's people watching, but you know what? Into the void it goes. If I get a response, I do. If I don't, I don't. And that's fine because it helps me get it out. But like I said, here to have fun, not here to lament. I will wait a few minutes before we start. I will probably start at approximately 10:10 with the movie. Give people a little bit more time to come in if they'd like to. And if not, that's okay too. I do not mind. It's been a fun time on YouTube lately as far as the YouTube stuff goes. Channel's been doing great. Been having a lot of fun making videos. It's really helped with my mentals lately, getting some of these videos made. It was a lot of fun the other day watching the movie with my kids, and then they wanted to do a review, and that was a lot of fun. Even though it's funny because, Miranda, my oldest daughter, she goes around with her tablet making videos all the time of herself, and just for the fun of it. And I know she's been listening to me a lot or to other people on YouTube because you can hear her talking and she sounds like us, Okay, everybody, this is what we're doing here. Okay, guys, this, that, that's how she sounds. But as soon as we start doing a video here with me on my channel, maybe it's because she knows people are watching. All of a sudden, she gets shy and she gets all quiet. But whatever. It was fun. I had a blast doing the Karnsteins, man. Speaking of which, I just put up Captain Cronus, Vampire Hunter. Check out that review. That review is a lot of fun. I enjoyed doing that one. Bill and I are having a blast. We're doing the Red versus Blues. I know that's not the thing people expect from me, but I wanted to do them. They're a lot of fun. And if I can turn a few people onto it, that's amazing. And I'll tell you what, when I'm having a bad time, those definitely come in handy. Helps me laugh, and they're just fun. They're comfort food for me almost. I think we have Red versus Blue season 3 coming up, but then we're going to take a break from them for a week, and we're going to be doing a new Nick Cage movie called Sympathy for the Devil. We're going to be doing Sympathy for the Devil. So yeah, that should be fun. And I don't know if we'll ever get back to doing the Star Treks again. Those weren't well received, but it was just a franchise to do. We'd already done Star Wars, so what else? And new going on. Oh, I'm going to be putting together a new live stream. And I think it's going to be a monthly thing. And it's going to be kind of like open invitation up to like 5-6 people, somewhere in there. And it's going to be open topic. Talk about whatever we want, movies, music, whatever. Don't care. Just to have some fun and hang out, Not sure when I'm going to start that, but I'm cooking it up. So I've got the ranking for the Karnsteins coming out. I'm going to do some more Hammer. I've got a couple other just independent reviews. And I'm thinking about putting together something for the last week of October. Something kind of cool. We'll see. Got some things cooking in the brain. Yeah. It's going to be a fun time. And like I said, honestly, right now, I really need it. Really need it. It's been real world shit's been, it's funny. There's so many people that get consumed with internet shit. And, even I've been guilty of letting some internet shit get to me. And it's just like, nah, fuck that. This is my refuge from the real shit. The real shit is where the bad stuff is. On some other real shit news, though, kids got a new cat today. They're happy. Named King Stripes. Or just Stripes. My wife liked the King name that it already had. And my kids wanted to call it Stripes, so King Stripes. But, yeah. So we adopted a cat today. I'm still not a big cat person. Not a cat person. But I can live with them as long as they do their job. Well, it's about a minute till 10. 10:10, I should say. Oh, nobody's talking yet, even though we got some watchers, and that's fine. But if anybody needs me to wait to not start the movie, then say so now, please. Or else I'm going to do a countdown and I'm going to start the film. And as usual, I'll talk about bullshit during the movie, and I'll talk about the movie during the movie. Okay, haven't heard none from nobody, so here we go. In 3, 2, one, go. And if the movie's too loud, let me know. This TV I've got in here, it's actually an old TV. It's the first flat screen I ever had of my own.
I don't
And
scare anyone. I'm going to give it to you straight about Jason. His body was never recovered from the lake after he drowned.
The TV in here, there was something wrong with the HDMI ports, so I had to take it out. And I put this one in here to replace it for now until I get a new one. So I'm not really sure how the volume of it's going to play, because sometimes it seems like it's too damn loud and sometimes it seems like it's too damn quiet.
The girl who survived that night at Camp Blood, that Friday the 13th, she claimed she saw him.
I think it's funny that they recap all the way back to part 2 instead of just doing part 3 like they did in part 3 to part 2 to part 1, you know.
Disappeared 2 months later.
But that's okay. I mean, it's like they're kind of like summarizing this entire chapter, you know. The studio had no plans to make another movie after this. But money talks. So then we got a new beginning.
Revenge that he'll continue to seek if anyone ever enters his wilderness again.
Poor crazy Ralph.
My son, and today is his birthday. That's a good boy. Good Jason.
You know, I absolutely love Freddy versus Jason. And I think the actress they got to play Ms. Voorhees was okay. But they could have found somebody that looked a little bit more like Pamela, I think. Just saying.
Jason's out
Hmm. I got an axe to the brain. It's going to be full of mind-bending explosions. Hey, David. Friday 4 is your favorite. That's awesome, dude. I've got the Scream Factory in, but I'm showing this one when I show it on screen. You know, whatever. I think that, and I've said this before, out of all the movies, Part 4 probably has the best character development for the quote-unquote cannon fodder. I really like Crispin Glover in it. He's a lot of fun. And his buddy that's always stoned. Camilla and Carrie Moore. Doublemint twins, as they've been come to be known. And of course, music by Harry Manfredini. Ted White does do a really good Jason. Very cool, Dave. Very cool. I know there was people there. I didn't know who because nobody said anything yet, but I knew there was people there. You know, it's good to see everybody in. Oh, dude, we got 2 Daves. I'm a 3 guy, mostly because I also like Brooker. I thought he did a really good job. My favorite book, or my favorite Jason is 6, C.J. Graham. But they all do an amazing job. This one was directed by Joseph Zito. So Got Bones and the Necro Zoo in the house. Guys, if you're into figure collecting, Bones' channel is amazing. Yeah, I watched 2 and 3 last night, Bones. I didn't stream them, but I watched them, just I'm gonna go through the whole franchise. And I just decided to pick this one to do a live stream on. I haven't done a live commentary in a while, and it's fun. David, I just finished your video on the 9 movies that scared us or whatever. That was really cool. I enjoyed that. Like you said, it's very hard to do when you're desensitized as we are, but I have a few stories I could tell about certain films. Surprisingly, one that's not even a horror movie, So, but yeah, I think it's like I said, it's ironic because I'm actually wearing a Halloween shirt. But so Bones, are you still wrestling? I would love to catch some of your matches, man. I don't know where you would see them at, but I would love to catch them.
This time they got him. Wait.
Yeah. Well, the Headless Horseman has always been one of my favorite Halloween go-to movies. Ever since I was a kid, I watched that. Let me know, man, if you do. I would love to try to figure out a way to check them out, It'd be awesome. Yeah. I watched that one once. My kids really didn't like that one, but I've got them into a few things that are like they watched the Headless Horseman with me, and stuff like that. And then we did a family review on the witches, and they absolutely love Hocus Pocus. They call it the Witch Sisters. Why is it every morgue body guy or whatever in all these movies, no matter what, they always have to show how desensitized they are or whatever by working in the morgue by putting their food on top of the body? I never thought about that. Maybe it is. I mean, where did they take her? I mean, I know they put her in the back of the police car. And I was just thinking that last night when I was watching it, I guess she's going to the Laughing Academy, but the hospital would probably be the first stop. So it's very possible. I'm not going to fake any more orgasms for you. So, for those of you watching, do any of you prescribe? Now, we all know that Zombie Jason comes out in part 6. But some people, some makers of the films even, have said that Zombie Jason is actually in part 4. What do you guys think about that? That he is actually, because he was actually killed in part 3, and this is where he is actually a zombie. I don't know. I don't know. I think it's, you know, yeah. She's so awesome too. That was such an awesome interview, you know.
I'm so glad you could come.
Deborah Sue Voorhees. Deborah Sue Voorhees, by the way. Which I know you know, but I get it confused too. I called her Pamela a couple times. Yeah, she was super nice. That's kind of how I look at it too, David. Jason in part 6 is zombie Jason.
I really came to watch
Oh, I've done it a few times. In fact, I think I did that to her face on the interview. I think I called her Pamela by accident. He gets killed. He's stronger and more dead looking. Yeah, he is. Did you ever notice though? I mean, in part 6, he's like surprisingly clean for a zombie. Yeah, without the mask. But once he puts the mask on, and then he's wearing the clothes that he stole, and he's got that fucking like almost like tool belt on for his fucking machete, and he's got the yellow work gloves on. It almost makes him look clean, you know. But then 7, 8, so on, you know, he looked. I was thinking about this last night about what my favorite Jason mask is, you know, and I think I did that once. I think I ranked him once. But now I don't know. I'm really starting to think that maybe the Freddy versus Jason mask. I really like the Never Hike Alone, what they call the ghost hockey mask. That one's awesome. The part 8 mask. And the part 5 mask, which is not a Jason mask, but, you know, Roy's mask, it's actually growing on me. Yeah, I agree. And he's pretty creepy even in like part 5, you know, in the dream sequence. You know. The utility belt, yeah. Tool belt, utility belt, whatever. There. You can see his breath. Puts him in the refrigerator. You can see Jason's breath. That's why they say that. That was right there is why they say that he's actually a zombie already in part 4. But I just don't think they didn't realize he was still alive. You know. Nothing like a saw and twist. Hey, John. How's it going, bro? Yeah. Twist. I do like that with these movies, or at least with this one, we get some good kills right at the outset. I guess I really never paid much attention before, and this is weird because I've seen this a million times, that he like rips the knife down when he stabs the nurse. Guess I really didn't pay attention before.
Actually, you really should go out there and see it. I bet he could stay. What do you think? I think you're getting home. Mommy, turn that down. Mom, I got
robots is that? 35! Now, why don't you try killing a few more up in your room?
Every kid's frustration. Mom calls you, you turn around to see what's up, and you die on your game.
Get a haircut.
Oh, Mom.
It's a nice mask.
Let's get a haircut.
You're getting pretty terrific at making those things.
Thanks. I just customized it.
Little Corey Feldman.
Where's Gordon?
Well, now,
Someone left the front door open.
we're in the country.
So what happens if the psycho wanders in?
Probably challenging the game of Jackson.
Hearing about that puzzle store? It's been rented by some kids.
How much?
Now that's not foreshadowing.
Sarah.
What happens if a psycho wanders in? You don't have to worry about him coming through the door because he'll just crash through the window.
DJ Betty, so to speak. And would you lighten up on her? She's all right. I'll say she's all right. Should have treated her right.
Did any of you ever actually sing these sing-along songs when we were kids?
I did.
I don't remember doing any of them. Just saying.
I treated her right. That's what's driving me so crazy. First I would call
I mean, we sang along to the radio, sang along to a CD or tape that was being played, but just like fucking singing along camp songs and shit, that didn't happen where I grew up.
No, I'm serious about it.
You know,
Don't lie.
it was funny.
What? What's this?
It says you're a dead fuck.
A dead fuck? A lousy
A
leg.
lot of things you could be in life. You don't want to be known as a dead fuck.
Don't hold it back from me, Doc. I can take it. Give it to me straight. Did not say it. The computer did. Yeah, well, there is no computer. There's no Betty. And I'm a dead fuck. Like I said,
A lousy lay. Him and his fucking big ass fucking hair or whatever that fucking hair was called back then. Farrah Fawcett hair almost. Mm.
Where are we now?
lost. We are lost.
Was it the beginning of this year? Because
All right, I think I got it.
2023 would be the 40-year anniversary, I think, right? That's what they brought these out for, was for the 40 years. Maybe it was the year, maybe it was the beginning of this year. I can't remember. I love how Pamela Voorhees, I mean, she's the fucking serial killer for the first movie, but she has such a, like, not ornate, but still a nice looking fucking,
Sammy, where are we gonna put her?
you know, bigger fucking headstone. Canada or bust. Why the or Canada and love? Why the fuck would you want to go to Canada? Fuck Canada. Especially if it was made nowadays. Nobody wants to go to fucking Canada. I never thought there'd be another fucking country that was hated more than us, but I think Canada's earned that spot lately. Hey, John, have a good night, bro. Appreciate you stopping by. And thanks again for the package. The video will be up either tomorrow or Friday. I just have to get it finished and ready. I really do appreciate it, bud. That was really cool of you.
Oh, well, I thought you were going to keep that. I thought so too, honey, but we got a refrigerator.
Yeah, John sent me something really cool, guys.
You're not in the mood for a chicken salad? No, I'm not either.
Now this chick's got the Farrah Fawcett hair. She's hot. The mom's pretty good looking too. So if I was young Corey Feldman, I wouldn't mind being in the middle of that hug.
Hey, Gordon. What have you said, huh, Gordon? You've been sneaking around. Do you have a girlfriend or something? Bobby, close the door. Listen, Gordon, we'll talk later.
Hey, Gordon, where you been, Gordon? Listen, Gordon. He has to say the dog's name like 5 times in 1 minute.
All right. You got it. Let's see, what did I tell you? What? Told you almost. No, see, I've come to realize that a guy can have a good time without having to have girls all about. That's a sin. Get that fuck.
Excuse me. Got myself a text message. Let me check it out here. Yeah. That's my redneck voice. Yeah.
His name's Gordon. Hi, Tim.
Ah. Mr. Dave Maggot. Big shout out to Dave.
I don't know how you do it. I don't know how you go. I mean, you do it with everyone. Oh, I mean that. I do it. Oh. Really? Come on, Sarah. And you know how guys are. They lie about that all the time. They say that about everybody. They don't say anything about me. I mean, I don't touch you. I didn't say that. Look, I got my reputation. It's great.
Sorry, y'all. Hands fucking hurting a little bit tonight.
Great, guys. So that's what I do for them. What are the sleeping arrangements here?
You know, people say that men have all this quote unquote locker room talk. If any of these movies are to be believed, which I'm not sure they are, but if they are, women talk about this shit more than we do.
Don't forget to say yeah. That's around the leg. Good night. Sleep well.
She's sitting there reading about mass murders and the body missing from the morgue of the killer that happened right at that lake, but she's still going to run around the motherfucker in the morning. Oh, this is a fun scene. Of course, these days, people would sit there and be calling Tommy Jarvis a pervert. You know, just a little kid. That's what kids did. He's freaking out, too. First time he ever seen a boobie, probably. Yeah, it is pretty funny. He's all kicking his legs in the air and shit. I think mom's reactions were even funnier. She just like looks at him and just kind of gives a little smile. And she goes and takes a closer look before she shuts the blinds. He's probably thinking, damn it, Mom.
I think when we get to town, I should give Betty a call. Ed, I think when we get to town, I should call Betty. Jimbo, calling Betty is definitely a dead fuck thing to do. Look, first rule of law, never get protected by the same girl twice. I mean, that's useless. You want to make a fool of yourself. Always do it with someone new. Oh, I don't know anybody new. Well, sex is a great way to meet them.
Hey, here we go. It's the twins.
Hi. Around here. How far is it? What?
Well, that's where we're going. Yeah, it's a long walk.
We can take.
I'm going back to get the car.
Stop. This way?
Thanks. I'll just meet you guys there.
All right.
Well, how did that song go? The Doublemint song? So freshness and freshness for your life. Doublemint, the fresh maker. I don't know if I can remember how the song went. Oh, that's Mentos. My bad. What was the Doublemint jingle? There was a Doublemint. What was the Doublemint jingle? I don't fucking remember that one. Yeah, you're right. Mentos freshness. Double your pleasure, double your fun. Well, that's certainly true here.
Oh, no, we have no suits.
We have no suits. And jump your fucking ass in that water. And it's this kid's lucky day. First, he gets to see some shit last night. Now he gets to see all kinds of shit. I don't know how lucky that is, but hey. Watching the Doublemint twins go under the water like a couple of ducks. Some bag of Badusies. Nah, kid, that's Badusi. That's you. No, just kidding. What that smell? Man, no, it ain't pussy. No, it ain't booty. I smell Badusi.
Can you fix it? Huge screwdriver. Maybe there's one in the trunk.
kids go to the mass, he's go to video games, and he can fix cars. All at the ripe old age of 10 years old.
Oh, come on, Dad.
How did Sarah get back there so fast? She said she was going back to get the car.
Well, then I'm gonna go and dress.
Well, I guess she just must have got the car and drove up, or maybe this is farther down than the time jump, you know. Whatever. More to the point, how did she get out there without getting wet? Or is she on a dock? Yeah, I thought she was on one of those floating things at first, but no, it's a dock. She looked pretty convincing as a corpse, except for the whole, hair in the cheeks. And here we meet what is maybe the most useless character ever in a Friday the 13th movie. But he is the basis for the character that Jared Padalecki plays in the remake. And you guys know my thoughts. I love the remake. My name's Rob Dyer.
Look, I tell you everything already. The only thing you could be is a solenoid. Yeah, just split that.
Yeah. He's killing me. He's killing me. Can't see a damn thing though.
I didn't think anyone lived this deep before.
We do. What are you hunting for?
Bear. Anybody up to like that?
You can't be hunting for bear.
How about kids? Are any kids, vacationers, people like that?
Yeah, a bunch of kids moved in yesterday. Right next door to us.
Yeah. He ain't hunting for bear with that tiny little rifle.
This is it.
Thanks for this.
Would you like to come in for a minute?
No, I don't think I can.
Well, you gotta come in. Come on, I got something really neat to show you at my bedroom. Hi, Mom. Tommy, who's your friend? Mom, this is Rob. Rob, this is my mother.
Oh, this is...
Jarvis.
Tommy, he don't want to see your room. He wants to see sister's room. Some of these masks, now Tom Savini made them all, but some of them he actually made when he was much younger. And if you check out the Smoke and Mirrors, the Tom Savini story, it shows some of them. That's available from Wild Eye on Blu-ray. It's fucking awesome.
Come here, I want to show you something.
Yeah, that is a really good documentary. Ugh, Coors. I'd rather drink Bud Light than Coors. Bud Light was like the thing in high school. That's what everybody drank. But that's because it was fucking not very expensive. And we could get fucking drunk off of it like crazy. But if you were really poor, then you fucking drank Keystone Light, which is fucking disgusting. It's even worse than Coors. Yeah, Dead Fuck Dance. What up, Mr. Bones in the house? Yeah, Kristen Glover looks like he's having a fucking like controlled seizure.
Hey, how can we turn it off? Relax, Jimbo. You're gonna love this. Wanna get teddy bear?
Not much, bro. Where's the corkscrew, Ted?
Teddy. Sorry, I forgot my drink. Excuse me.
You like this stuff?
You like my dancing?
I could learn to.
Yeah, he just punched it.
Certainly.
Yeah, I remember you saying that.
Maybe we could dance this one. My teddy bear show you how it's done.
So, got the 40th edition, 40-year edition steelbook here. It's not open. Watching the Scream Factory version. But, still, thought this was dope.
Oh, it's good.
My parents are separated. None of life's crazy. I can help you.
I had the first 4 on these ones, and then, of course, I've got, I think I actually have 2 of the remake. One of them I bought because I thought it was part 1, and because it has part 1 cover on the slip or something. Yeah. So I've got steelbooks for 1 through 4 and the remake. I think that's all the steelbooks I have at the moment for these, anyways. Check your Walmarts, bro. I'm not sure if they'd still have them or not, but it's Halloween time, so they may have some out. Or just check Walmart.com. Get them there. Same price. Yeah, I think I've got 2 remake steelbooks. I can look for you here in a little bit. Maybe it's just 1. I don't remember. Maybe it's a remake steelbook and then a remake where it had a slip cover that made it look like the original. I don't fucking remember. I gotta go over there and look, dude. Which means I gotta turn all the lights and shit back on, but I'd rather wait till the movie's over. If that's cool. So, Bones, if I do a monthly stream where, you know, people can come on, just, you know, talk about whatever, would you be interested to come on sometimes or whatever?
What do you want? Jimbo, draw another record. Jimbo.
You don't mind me. Actually, I was thinking
Who knows, man? I don't know.
seems to be getting sick.
This year I have not been buying as much just because, you know, I've got
Yeah?
a lot of other stuff. It's hard to, you know, sometimes lately I just really haven't had the money to buy a lot. But still got quite a hell of a big collection, that's for sure. I know Jason and Joe have huge collections too. I did just get something in today. Came as a gift actually from John Kyle Stanton that I'm going to be showing here in a day or so. You know, I got a video for it. It's pretty fucking dope. Hey, Anthony. Very cool, man. Hope you get to 1,000 soon. Remember what I told you about talking about subs though on live streams? The fucking moderator people from YouTube, if they see that shit or they come in or whatever, they shut down the stream because they think that you're doing a grow stream or whatever, which I think is stupid. I don't know what the fuck, but whatever.
So they wanted to talk to you about this guy.
Yeah, dude, I don't give a shit about, I'm just saying, anybody's invited. Anybody that wants to come and bullshit and talk, I figure I get, 4 or 5 people on there at the most. Hell, maybe it'll just be me, I don't know, whatever. I haven't thought of a name for it yet or anything, and it's just a once a month kind of deal, Probably be on a Friday night.
I know you're out there, Paul.
Oh, that's dope, Anthony. I'm gonna watch that pretty soon because my boy Dave Maggott's in there. I haven't had a chance to watch it yet. I never watched Loki season 1, so I watched like the first 2 episodes. I didn't think it was that great. That's okay. Damn, this chick's hot. This is the chick that goes out into the middle of the lake and gets into the little yellow raft dinghy thing that's out there. She said that, they filmed this in the middle of almost fucking winter. So, like, it was so cold that she kept freezing and she kept getting, like, they said that it was Brooker himself that kept her from, like, freezing to death. He demanded of the director that they stop and warm her up. And that's cool, Anthony. So even though it looks like there she's laying down in one, but later on her legs are actually going to be going through it. They cut a hole in the bottom of it so her legs would go down inside. So that way when they do the kill, it was, easier. That's why it was so cold. She's butt fucking naked. Be pretty damn cold too. It was me.
Screw you, Paul.
It was hot in New York City, huh? Cool. Too late, Paul. She already dead. Dead and gone. Tell my troubles it won't be long until we're all dead and gone.
You want that?
All right. The dead fuck's about to get him some action.
You want to.
Very cool, man. Good luck with that. I hope you get it. So, Anthony, we're right in the middle of Friday the 13th, Part 4. Poor what's his name? Sister was making out with him. Now she going upstairs with this boy. And then you have the other twin, the non-slutty twin. Hmm. Yeah. He'll have to pet his teddy all by himself. The irony of trying to sneak up on a dead chick. Hey, Ben. I'd rather not look at your tits, sir. Very awesome. Don't know who she is. I'll have to check it out. I said I really do need to watch it. My boy Dave's in it, and I haven't had a chance to check it out yet. No, I haven't seen Infinity Pool. I wanted to watch it, though, because Jason recommended it. Oh, yeah? It's on Hulu, huh? I'll have to check it out there. Oh, fuck, that's got a fucking... Oy. You know, people talk about brutal kills, and I know it didn't really show, like, the brutality of it as much here, but homeboy just got a fucking stabbed in the fucking nuts or up the cock with a fucking harpoon gun, and then motherfucker pulled the trigger, so it shot up through his fucking nuts, through the middle of his body, into his fucking head. Yeah, I know Murder Size was on Tubi. I just haven't got around to watching it yet. Do they show all the nudity and shit on there on Tubi? I wasn't sure, because isn't that like a public fucking... I don't know. I know it's got commercials and shit. Cool, Ben. I'll have to check it out. What have you been up to, man? I've noticed that I actually look about 10 years younger. No, about 5 years younger when I wear my hat like this, and about 10 years younger when I wear my hat like this. At least I think so. So I don't know if I've decided that unless I just totally forget it and I don't have it with me or something, and I really need to get the video done, I'm not going to do any more videos where I'm not wearing a hat. Anybody here ever have the bed break on them while they're fucking?
Hey, you guys, look what I found.
My wife and I first got married. The bed that we had was the bed she had, you know, growing up or whatever. It was a full-size bed. And it was over at that time, over 100 years old. It's like 120, 130 years now. And yeah, I had to fix it. Mm. Yes, sir.
Tina, you gotta go. You go. Tina, I gotta leave without you. Take an umbrella.
Are they British? The Doublemint twins, are they British? Because when she was just telling her sister, "We gotta go, Gina, we gotta go," she sounded British to me. The other one doesn't, but I mean, some actors are better at hiding their accents than others. Maybe I should look that up. If they're British or not. Oh. You slut. Hey, at least she got laid before she died. Mm. This movie does have some really good kills.
Tired?
No.
You mind sleeping in the bottom bunk tonight?
Why? You want to sleep on the top?
No. Give me a few minutes.
Okay.
They are, Dave?
Night, teddy bear.
Cool, man.
Night.
I was just curious. I say you just hear the one, like you could hear that accent come out there. It's not like they have a ton of lines in the movie, so. Yeah.
Mommy, Chris? Anybody home?
Where the hell is he?
Oh, fuck. There's a weird pop, like right in my elbow. It's funny, this new TV actually sits lower because, like I said, this is actually the first flat screen I ever had. It's not a plasma, but it's like an LED. The first flat screen that we ever had was a plasma, but I mean, like, that I bought for me when I used to live with Bill. We had a plasma, but this one I bought when my wife and I got married, or we're about to get married, and I moved out of Bill's place. And my wife and I moved in together. Anyways, it doesn't have the brackets on the back to hang it up, so I can't hang it where my other one was. So it's just sitting on the stand. So it's much lower. So now actually with my computer screen here, I can only see like the top half of it. Well, I can move my leg down a little bit, and see the whole thing. But anyways, I don't know why I went off on that, but whatever. Not like you guys can tell what I can see. What's going down, Hobbs? My boy Hobbs Horror in the house. Hobbs, thank you so much for having me on the midnight hour the other night. It was very awesome of you. I didn't expect you to make the whole thing about me when I got on, It was very awesome to be on with you guys and to talk to y'all. So, it's really dope. Thank you, sir. And I was just talking to the guys here about, I'm thinking about doing a monthly. Yeah, I guess, sure. I just, it was nice. I was just talking to the guys here about me doing a monthly stream, just like once a month. People just, 4 or 5 people, whatever, 6 maybe, like 6 including me. Just having a good time and bullshitting about whatever.
Me too. So you stay here and she comes back.
No.
Go. Stay here.
Much respect back, bro. Hell yeah. To which, Hobbs, you are always invited, of course. Even if I have a full docket, I'll kick somebody out and you can come on in. I have to eat something tonight before I go to bed to take these antibiotics with. And I probably shouldn't usually take one right before bed, but I just got them at like 5 or so in the evening, and I took the first one then. So they told me not to wait to start them tonight, so I got to take one more before I go to bed. But I have to take it with food.
What the hell are you doing here?
What are you trying to do? Kill me?
Now, out of all the girls in this movie, the chick that plays the sister, she's probably the best looking one. I mean, they're all pretty good looking, but she's probably the best looking one. The only one you don't really get to see anything on. Yeah. Well, maybe if I could find Diafago, but I never can. Not out here anyways. Well, that's not true. You can find Diet Cola, Fago Cola, but that sucks. I want like a Diet Moon Mist or something. Every once in a while I'll buy just a regular one and drink them, but it's actually been a couple years since I've done that. I try to stay away from them. They're full of fucking sugar. Yeah, those are both pretty good. That clear cream soda is pretty dope. And Rock and Rye is really damn good. Not such a dead fuck now, am I?
Check it out. Before you run this through your computer, Teddy Bear. Hey, congratulations. No. Here's a ball of wine. Why don't we celebrate? I think maybe I'd like it.
2023? Fuck, what have I seen this year? What have I seen that came out this year? It's Evil Dead Rise. Terrifier 2 is this year, right? That wasn't at the end of last year. That was this year, wasn't it? Or was it last year? Fuck. You had to ask me that now. Gotta remember what the fuck came out this year that I've seen. I did really enjoy Evil Dead Rise. That's for damn sure. I know some people give that one shit, but I really like that one. Yep, he just asked for the corkscrew, and boy, did he get it. Yeah, I went to see it in theaters, Ben, so I was cool with that. Me and Bill got to see it in theaters. So that was pretty awesome, you know. What else has come out this year? Was Barbarian this year or last year? Hang on a second. This year has gone by so fast that I can't remember what was all this year or last year. I really want to see The Nun 2. I can't wait to see that. Ooh, Ouija Shark 2. Yeah, Ouija Shark 2 was a big one for me this year. I don't care what anybody says. The movie is fucking awesome.
Jason's a child, right? Artist's conception of Jason is described by a would-be victim, right? And then the murders.
But he's dead.
Let's see.
It was stolen.
It was not stolen.
Batman, The Doom That Came to Gotham was pretty good, but it's kind of fucking weird. That's an animated Batman horror film.
Oh my god. Tommy's at the house.
And I know I've seen some fucking movies this year. Okay, Evil Dead Rise, saw that. I want to go see Saw 10, but I don't know if I'm going to get to see that one in theaters or not. Renfield was awesome. That was a lot of fun. Scream 6 was a blast. I know some people gave it crap, but I liked it a lot. There is not a Scream movie I don't like, which is weird because when the original Scream came out, I did not like it very at all. Everybody's shitting on the new Exorcist movie. I haven't even seen it. I mean, I'll probably wait for that one to come out on DVD, Blu-ray. You know, I like The Exorcist, the original one, but it's not like one that I have to see right now. I really have not seen a lot of new horror movies this year. It's kind of strange for me. I've seen a few that are like, you know, independent films. So I guess if I had to answer which ones are my favorites, I would probably say right at this moment, like, I really enjoyed Scream 6. Really enjoyed Renfield. Really enjoyed Ouija Shark. That was fucking amazing. And Evil Dead Rise. Really liked Evil Dead Rise. You know, I haven't seen any of the Insidious movies yet, Ben. I've got a couple of them. I've got, I think, the first 2 or 3. I haven't watched them yet. I need to. I know I've seen a couple of the 2023 films because I've reviewed a couple of the 2023 films. So I think I have. I didn't see Winnie the Pooh Blood and Honey. I really had no desire to see that. I may check it out just to see what everybody's hating on about it, or whatever, but I have this connection with the Winnie the Pooh character, and um from when I was a little kid, but also because of my daughters. So like I just really have no wish to see him as a killer. I just don't want to. I don't know. Just saying. That's just me. I've heard a lot of people say "Talk to Me" was incredibly overrated. I would like to see it still. It's also another one of those movies I can wait for it to come out. I'm not going to go see that one in theaters. I do want to see The Pope's Exorcist. And I think that's on one of the streaming services. I'm going to check that out. It's either Paramount or HBO Max. I can't remember which. But I saw it on there. So I will definitely be checking out some more horror films of this year before the year is out. One of my favorite films of this year, and it's not a horror film, was the new Indiana Jones movie. I really liked that movie. That was a lot of fun. It reminds me of old school indie. I don't know why people didn't really like it or whatever, or why it didn't make a lot of money, because I didn't hear a lot of bad about it from people that watched it, but I do want to see it. Dude, Last Voyage of the Demeter looks awesome. I wanted to see it, and my wife and I actually were going to go see it, and we went to go look at tickets, and it was already out of theaters here. It was only in theaters here for like 2 weeks. I don't know what the fuck. I left to go to Colorado. We were like, okay, when I get back, we're going to go see it. Came back, and it was gone. Like, not in theaters at all. I don't know what the fuck was up with that, because I really wanted to see that. I've been on a bit of a vampire kick lately, just from all the Hammer stuff I've been watching. In fact, I've got a Dracula review coming up. That's not a Hammer Dracula review. It's a Dracula review. And then also we watched Renfield, which is really good. And that one bombed too, and that was really awesome. That is actually a sequel to the original Dracula. It's a direct sequel to Dracula. A lot of people don't know that. I think I mentioned it in our reaction video that we did, the little reaction review video we did. But that movie was a lot of fun, and Nick Cage does an amazing job in that. He is so good. Sympathy for the Devil is one that we have coming out, me and Bill. That's a 2023 movie. And Bill and I have that review coming out. Some people may say it's horror. Some people may say it's just a thriller. But whatever. It's the classic vampires for me, Ben. That's what's been getting me lately. I've really been into the Hammer stuff and all this classic vampire stuff. And I have a movie review coming out within the next week of a movie that it's a vampire and a Dracula movie, and it's a classic, but it's not a classic as well. You know what I mean? So it's kind of a new age classic. It's older style, newer film. But and it's also a shit on movie, but I liked it. I enjoyed it, so I can't wait to get that review out. Thrill Me. Which one's that? I don't know if I saw that one or saw anything about that one. Or I'm sorry, were we talking about something else? Man, I'm like missing the movie now. You got see what I haven't been? You got me on. Oh, I did not like Sharkula. I didn't like that movie, and I like. I'm a big fan of the Poloni brothers and Mark Poloni as director. I did not like Sharkula. Man, you guys got me off on this tangent. I'm missing the movie. Come on now. That's okay. We're about to be. He's killing me. He's killing me. Oh, okay. I got your bone. Sorry, I wasn't making that connection. I like Doll Shark. Oh, 2023. Dude. Can't believe I forgot this one. And I was just looking at this list of horror films of 2023 from Wikipedia. Man, they don't have jack shit on there because they didn't have this one. Fucking A. Yeah. Subspecies 5. That movie was fucking awesome. Fucking awesome. Yeah. If you haven't seen any of the Subspecies movies, you can check them all out on the Full Moon streaming service, Full Moon Features, and sign up for that. I'm telling you, sign up for that if you haven't, because as Ben Grimm will tell you, and I think Bones as well, Mr. Bones, I'm not sure, but you get some pretty cool stuff by signing up for that thing. And if you cancel your subscription before it ends and then restart it back up again, you get to pick a brand new set or a brand new thing all over again. So you get really awesome free gifts that makes buying the year subscription worth it right then and there. That's awesome, Ben. That's awesome. Oh, you never seen any of the others, dude? You need to. Okay, there's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Here's the funny part. Part 4 was never released on Blu-ray, but it's been released on VHS, and it's been released on DVD, but the DVD is hard to fucking get for some reason. I'm gonna pick one up. I think they have them now on Full Moon again, though. But anyways, part 1, 2, and 3, and then 4. And then a movie called The Vampire Journals, which is like an offshoot or a spin-off movie. But you definitely want to see it. That's an amazing film, and it's one of my best. It's one of my opinion the best in the franchise. And oh yeah, dude, I got that stash box too, Dave, and that thing alone is fucking amazing. That's an amazing box. I mean, I don't know if you guys saw my top 10 favorite box sets videos, but it came close to being my number one. You know, and it may overtake that spot one of these days. It's just an amazing set. You know. But yeah, Subspecies 5 was fucking awesome. But you definitely should check out the rest of them, Ben. Definitely. Yeah, that's dope. Yep. Gordon committed suicide. Hello, Joel Phelan. How are you? The thing about the new Subspecies movie is it shows the guy that plays Radu, but he's older. Even though it's a prequel movie, he's older, and you can tell he's older. But because you like the movie so much, you don't really give a shit. But you see him, you know, when he's younger playing the role of Radu, and I mean, he just is really good. It's kind of like, you know, playing Pinhead. You don't want anybody else to play Pinhead but Doug Bradley. And for those of you that are going to tell me, oh, well, it's the female Pinhead or whatever in this new one, it's a totally different character. There are multiple Pinheads, multiple different ones, and this is a different one. It's pretty clear on that in the film, and it's pretty clear on that in the basis of the books. Whatever. People are, you know, they can think what they want. I'm not going to sit there and argue with them forever. But, you know, or like, you know, Freddy Krueger and Robert Englund, they're synonymous, you know. I wouldn't want to see anybody else play Radu, at least not right at the moment. And I'm new to that franchise, honestly. I only saw them all like this past year or so. Those were introduced to me by Horrific Nightmares Jam. And I hope he and I have something that's going to happen with those. I don't know. Things have been weird lately, and he's not been feeling well. And we talked about doing something with those. I hope it still happens, but if not, oh well. You know. He's killing me. Oh God, he's killing me. Oh God, he's killing me. I thought the new Hellraiser was really good too. It's not my favorite, but it was really damn good. In fact, Bill and I may be ranking the Hellraisers again pretty soon. We haven't ranked them since we did our thing on them and did all of them up through Judgment. And then we ranked them after that. But then we did the review together and we continued the skits. I don't know if you noticed, anybody that watched those. If you go back and watch, if you haven't seen them yet, go check out our Hellraiser reviews. We do a fucking skit that starts in the first review and works its way all the way through all the reviews and the ranking. And then on the new Hulu one, we kept the skit going again. And it was a lot of fun doing those. A lot of fun. So we're going to probably do the ranking on those soon. Oh, I love this part. What's his name? Crispin Glover. He's all pinned up on the fucking door and shit, right? And she goes out the window, but Jason just like fucking rips him fucking away from the door. I love that. That's her name, Trish. I always forget her fucking name. You know, I know this is a controversial statement, but for me, it's Monica Keenan, Lori, who had the best. You know, people like, I love Freddy vs. Jason. That's no secret. I've been very open about that for years. Everybody knows how much I love that movie. I can't wait to get to it on this little marathon I'm doing. But anyways, Freddy kicks Jason's ass. I'm sorry, but he does. That whole fucking thing, he kicks Jason's ass. And he's not the one that... Jason is not the one that beat Freddy. It was Monica Keenan. And then I thought that she had a really good fucking thing against Jason and then against Freddy. So that's why I think that her showdown is the best, because she took on both of them. Or at least one of the best. I'm still got, you know, I'm also a big fan of Jason X, and this is a really good one too. The Trish one's really good. And then of course, you know, you've got Amy Steele. Tried to get her for an interview, but she says she only likes to do... Oh, dude, I never noticed that before. He's got a Ram Man figure on his shelf there. That's awesome. I probably have noticed it, just forgot. Whatever. Yeah, the cyborg girl. There you go. That was awesome. The nipples fell off of her. That was funny. What the fuck were we talking? Oh, yeah, Amy Steele. I asked her about an interview. She says she only likes to do interviews if she has something coming up. She had nothing coming up at the time. I think that's an absolute travesty. Sorry. And some of these actors and actresses that we like so much in some of these films aren't getting any jobs right now. They're like not getting any acting jobs. And no, I'm not talking about during the strike. I'm talking about, you know, around that. It's kind of sad. You know? I mean, arguably, she's one of the best final girls in Friday the 13th. Now, a lot of people say, you know, Adrienne King. Awesome lady. Got to meet her, talk to her. She was amazing to talk to and meet at Comic-Con. Or at HorrorCon. Morgan Crypt HorrorCon, Horror Fest, whatever the fuck it was called. And, you know, Bill got some autographs from her and stuff on his Friday the 13th posters. Oh, by the way, let's see. Yeah. I just found my Scream Factory Friday the 13th posters the other day. Still in mint fucking condition. I'm going to have to get them signed. Or at least some of them signed. The one signed, I think I might do one of them. But I'm definitely getting them both framed. What the fuck was I going to say? Yeah, she's an awesome lady, awesome actress. I talked to her about another film she was in that I reviewed earlier this year. That's a 2023 film, actually, I believe. Or was it 2022? The Dead Girl in Apartment 03. She had some issues with that film, even as I did. Same thing I had issues with. She's awesome, but when it came to her first role in the Friday the movies, I just didn't like her in the first movie. She's so wooden, in my opinion. Quite a few, Ben. Quite a few. Friday the 13th, I would say the first original, probably 6, maybe 7, or maybe more. I don't know. So I've got it on VHS. I've got DVDs, Blu-rays, Steelbooks, multi-packs. And I wonder if that really... I know they filmed in slow-mo, but... nipples all hard. Friday 13th in October and nothing. Yeah. I didn't even think about that. Maybe I should have done this on Friday the 13th. Everybody else is going to be doing stuff on Friday the 13th, though. Maybe I'll just put up a video or something for it. For the Friday the 13th. One thing that's not believable in this movie, the shave that he gets on his head, minus the spots he left off, it's so damn clean for those old crappy razors that he uses. It just doesn't work. Oh. They did the first one in 3D or the part 3? Huh. That's pretty cool. I never thought about the third one being in 3D. I watched a 3D movie the other day. The 3D was terrible, man. Absolutely terrible. Yeah, see, the way he's shaving and his hair's all long, but yet he's getting that perfect shave. Nah, let me tell you, speaking experience, somebody that shaves their head all the fucking time, nope, doesn't work that way. First, you gotta fucking buzz cut it down to where it's fucking short, and then you gotta shave it. Especially with those old ass cheap fucking razors he was using. And it takes even now, to shave my head it takes at least 10 to 20 minutes to shave my head. So that's awesome, dude. That's fucking awesome. I've only ever seen it in 3D, with the little cheap 3D glasses that they put in the fucking thing. Where you can choose to watch it in 3D or not, Yeah, that's funny. Well, it was so obvious. He's holding the laundry pole or whatever, the girl, out. It's some of that shit they did was just there was no reason for it, except to show you that it was a 3D movie, which when it comes to the new age 3D, I think the stuff where it just adds a lot more depth looks even better. Or real simple stuff, when we saw that the Christmas Carol, the animated one that looks really realistic that Jim Carrey was in, where he plays Scrooge. I love that movie, by the way. It's one of my favorite renditions. My wife and I watched that in 3D in the theater, and it was it looked like the snow was falling on top of us. That was really cool. That kind of stuff I really liked. We saw Guardians of the Galaxy 3D in 3D, and when they were floating in space, that was really cool. Oh, he just hit Jason in the head. Jason's about to slide down the machete. Ugh. I love how his mouth opens and his eyes and his mouth closes, and he's going through the death throes, which You didn't really see any of that in the other previous movies. That's awesome, dude. I would love to go to something like that. In fact, I've been trying to keep an eye out better on my theater stuff when they showed like older movies and stuff. Like they showed Halloween last year and I totally fucking missed it. I didn't even realize they were showing it, you know. But I did check they're not showing it again for the rest of the year, so there's a new Steelbook out. I think it's a Steelbook. It's a 4K of Halloween H2O. It is 40 years old, dude. 40 years old this year. This is the 40th anniversary Steelbook right here. Yeah, they released it on the 40th anniversary. Started in 1980 with the first one. And then there's this one here. But yeah.
The shoulder will need surgery. But you can wait till she's a better than me. Now, you just get a good rest.
Answer my question. Neither one of you is answering my question.
Often during extreme duress, people are capable of extraordinary behavior. That's what happened when your brother violently attacked the killer. At that moment, it was perfectly normal for him to act to protect himself. He's going to be just fine. But right now, what you need is rest.
Can I see my brother now?
Sure. But only for a minute.
That's dope, man. That's dope. I was hoping they would hear this year, but they're not. And her hair still looks perfect. Tommy fucked up. I'd see them eyes. I'll say this for part 4, though, too. I am so glad they didn't do a fucking false ending. That's just so fucking annoying. The first 3, when they do those false endings, I was just like, oh, come on already. After the first time, it's cool, but then you keep doing it, it's like, oh, whatever. You know? Well, guys, it's been fun. I appreciate everybody that stopped by tonight. Had a few people. Had some fun. Really enjoyed it. Hope you guys enjoyed watching along. If you did, I know that Cajun Dave did. I'm not sure about everybody else, but still, real dope, y'all. Maybe one of these days I'll do an overview of my collection for Friday the 13th. I was thinking about doing a Halloween one for the end of the month. An overview of all the Halloween movies I've got. I was thinking about doing that for the end of the month. So we'll see what happens. But guys, I appreciate you joining me tonight. It's been a lot of fun. I really needed this tonight. Thank you. It's been a hell of a day, and I needed some fun. So you guys have a great night, and I will see all y'all at a later date. Peace.